and welcome back to PlotTwist. Like we said last week, we had something really fun that we were going to plan for this week. And if you're here for it, drumroll please, we are doing an unboxing. Except for it's not this week. It's going to be next week. This week, we're going to show you the entire process to buying a mystery box off of the DarkWeb. I'm the college student.
And I'm the convict, and we are hoping, we've done our research, we're hoping that we do this correctly and that nothing bad comes of our new little project. That's part of the assignment, but it's a twist. It's its own little part, correct?
Yeah, it's a little part. It's gonna be fun, and I hope that you guys stick around to watch the entire process, because we have no idea what we are doing.
Yeah, so this could be really good or really bad or just really interesting and then turn really bad. So we have a lot of different things that could be happening with this. This is very much unscripted and we are just going for it. So are we ready?
Yep.
All right, we're going to show you our computer screen. We'll probably jump back and forth, or we might be doing a split screen. I'm not sure, but here we go. And turning the computer on. And we're going to see how hard this is. Like I said, I did a little bit of research. So I've already installed Tor, which is the browser to get onto the dark web, because you can't just go onto Google Chrome or Edge, Microsoft Edge, or any of those. It doesn't quite work that well. So, anyways, here we are. We're about to log in. If I can remember what I just changed my password to, and okay, that looks like that might have worked. And let's see what is gonna happen. This is taking a little longer. There we go. All right. So, like I said, first, actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in through a VPN, which is gonna hopefully protect us from anyone being able to get our IP address and track where we're doing this from. And if I'm doing this all wrong, then apparently we're trackable and traceable. And it was fun knowing you, and we hope you enjoyed our episodes.
So nothing bad actually happened, and we were okay for the most part.
Where do we want a VPN from? Should we do New York? Germany. Well, no, we're not doing Germany. I learned to not VPN in from other countries because then when I pull up the browser, everything is in that language. So that would be really good. Alright, we are connected through New York.
So the entire process of going about buying a mystery box off of the dark web is a long, journeyous adventure, shall I say. I mean, you guys are getting just like a small clip of the amount of time that we spent looking for one.
So, this is the amazing Onion or the Tor browser, and everything here has a .onion on the end of it, as opposed to in the regular browser where you got like a .com and a .net.
We only came across 3. We came across one that was $1,000, one that was $100, and then the last one was $200. Probably not in that order. We ended up not trusting any of the buyers, and we didn't want to buy from them, so we decided to go a different route, which you guys will find out in our next video. So the entire process was a lot like doing any kind of normal web search. The only thing is you have to find the correct URLs to put into the search engines so that you're looking in the right places. And surprisingly enough, Google has like all of them, so that wasn't very hard. The place that we spent most of our time searching for things was in marketplaces, which specialize mostly in selling things that we were not looking for, so it was almost a waste of time. But it was fun nonetheless. As we were exploring, I learned a lot of different things about what to do and what not to do. As you saw before, we have a VPN, which just basically pings our location from a different spot. This means that nobody can find us, because apparently people on that side of the internet are crazy, and they will do crazy things. And we didn't want any of that to happen to us, so we took a safe route. We were looking and looking and looking. I was looking up just different search engines and URLs on my phone while the convict was typing them in and looking physically on the dark web. It was, to say the least, really interesting and very fun for sure. It was something that I'd never done before. I never thought about doing before. And so, like, just kind of exploring that thing, I think, was something that was neat, and it was a cool experience. It's something that I definitely never would have thought of before, so that was awesome. What should we talk about? How did we come up with this idea? We came up with this idea because the convict was like, hey, you know what's kind of popular right now? Mystery boxes, which they're not as popular as they used to be. I think if we had done this maybe a year ago, it would have been super popular, and maybe we would have found more mystery boxes. But she was like, well, this will get us a lot of followers, so we went for it. I'm not saying that it was a bad idea, but it probably could have been planned out a little bit more effectively, for sure, but it was fun, so I have nothing to complain about. But yeah, we're trying to do some trending things just so that we can get our channel out there. And I think it's working, maybe, hopefully, a little bit. I don't know. What else? Man, it's crazy how easy it is to run out of things to talk about after 2 minutes. Let's see. As we were searching in the dark, mostly dark, it was exciting. We were just kind of looking through stuff, doing things, and for sure it was something that I never thought would be a part of who I am, or an experience that I get to experience. It's just kind of crazy, the kind of things that you can find on that side of the internet. Things that can definitely get you thrown in jail or prison, things that can get you in trouble with the wrong kinds of people. Did you know that when you're searching on the dark web and you want to buy things, you can't actually use like your credit card? Not that you ever should on that side, because people will hack you. But you don't use like normal money. You actually have to use like Bitcoin or something very similar to that to purchase anything. So you, I guess, purchase Bitcoin, if that makes sense, and then when you're ready to buy something, you use that to purchase it. And I thought, oh, how neat. And there's like a whole system in using Bitcoin, so I was like, wow, that's really cool that's in use. It's probably not the safest or smartest thing in the world, but I mean, hey, it works, so I guess that's okay, right? Probably not. But yeah, we went with that for the most part. Our search was, I guess, relatively it was difficult because we couldn't find anything, but it was informative and kind of fun and interesting. Like, not very many people can say, oh, this is what I did for the afternoon, or something that they regularly do. And if that is something that they regularly do, they should probably stop. But yeah, I don't know. I think we need to hear from you guys. Like, what would you want us to search if we were doing this again? I mean, I've seen so many things about like things you must do if you're going on this side of the internet, and you should look these up, and these are the websites. We did find one at the website, and you guys will see that in the video. That was just basically threes and semicolons and colons, and that was weird. We were trying to figure out if like it was a punk site or if you had to unlock it somehow, and we couldn't figure out how to unlock it, so we're not entirely sure how it works or how it functions or anything, but was a fun experience to look at it and type some words into it and figure out that none of this actually worked, and maybe we should find a different website. We found like 50 different marketplaces, which is usually where you go to buy anything on that side of the internet. And literally just Google dark web marketplaces on Google, and a bunch of them will come up, like the URLs and stuff, and then you can put those in. For sure, never, ever, ever, ever do this on one of your home computers or your phone or something. You have to have a very special browser for it, and it's just better to use this on a computer that is not tied to you in any way, shape, or form, or any of your personal information, because you don't want to get hacked, which is something that can happen on that side. Like, heck, they were even asking, like, there were some little ads on there asking if you needed to hire a hacker, and if you do, that's the place to look. And low-key, it's a little sketch. But, you know, we'll go with it, go with the flow, right, I guess. But yeah, it just gets to kind of work to our advantage that we got to do something like this, to kind of see and stuff. I mean, hey, not many people do this for their third video on their YouTube channel, right? But yeah, I've been talking for a minute now, so I'm just gonna let you guys pay attention to what we're doing. We were basically very, very tired at this point, where it says like it's only 14 minutes, and where you guys are watching, this was probably like an hour into our search, and so we were getting frustrated, we were getting tired, we're probably ready to be done. Yeah, for sure. The entire time that we were recording was like 2 hours, and believe me, we went even longer than 2 hours after that, because, well, we weren't done, and we were determined. But yeah, I think it was a fun little adventure, and would definitely be open to trying this again. Maybe not to buy something, but for sure to like just go on to the Wikipedia that's on the dark web, because apparently that's something that people say you should check out for just finding the weird websites and stuff, because I think that's cool. So that's the end of our video, guys. I was the college student, and my friend over there is the convict. We searched the dark web for you guys today, and if you guys want to, stay tuned for next week, where you see what kind of mystery box we got, and what our plan is for the future. Please subscribe up top, or comment down below what you guys would like to see. And if you are interested in any kind of specific content, please let us know. And if you would like to email us, you can do that at restartproductionsllc@gmail.com. Again, that's restartproductionsllc@gmail.com. Hope to see you guys next week. Bye!